And welcome to today's tabloid. Today, December 5, 2023, we bring you updates of what the papers say across various publications. We begin with Cameroon Tribune, which headlines Ministry of Communication, the major 2024 project. It says Communication Minister Rene Emmanuel Sadi defended the 5.8 billion CFA francs budget envelope yesterday in the presence of Finance and Budget Committee of the National Assembly. It recounts that priority was laid on the following: the effective commissioning of the National Media Monitoring Center and international organizations, the implementation of government strategies to combat hate speech, the eradication of digital platforms to promote government action, and the celebration of the Daily Cameroon Tribune, amongst others. Once you get a copy of this newspaper, you will get the full story on page 5. Up next is the Sun newspaper. It writes 2024 Finance Bill. Government Fire Brigade approach causes commotion in the National Assembly. It further goes ahead to say Prime Minister Chief Dr. Joseph Diangote was blocked for close to 2 hours from mounting the rostrum to present government's economic, financial, social and cultural program. It adds that opposition members of parliament protest late tabling of the 2024 finance bill. If you would like to know more about what happened according to the Sun newspaper, do well to grab a copy at 400 CFA francs and get details on page 10 of the Sun newspaper. Still on the Sun newspaper, we are told that Agriculture and Rural Development Minister Gabriel Barobi appeases Bangem farmers as he announces the construction of 2 processing units in Bangem. The Bangem in Kupe Mwaninguba Division, southwest region of Cameroon. The appeasement comes as a result of the abrupt cancellation of the highly anticipated International Banana Plantain Festival, where farmers were supposed to expose their farm produce at the Paul Biya Stadium in Bangem. The announcement was made recently, and these units are expected to greatly reduce post-harvest losses. The full story is found on page 4 of the Sun newspaper outlet and equally on pages 12 and 13 of Cameroon Tribune. On to something else, Municipal Updates chooses to have as headline story the imminent construction of the Limbe gas power plant, meant to generate almost a quarter of world electricity and will be a significant source of greenhouse and gas emissions. They will equally provide seasonal dispatchable energy generation to compensate for valuable renewable energy deficits where hydropower or interconnections are not where hydro and interconnection connections are not available. This information and more are on page 3 of the daily municipal updates. We now flip to the next news outlet, Eden. Eden voices the plea of Northwest villagers as they decry the absence of their traditional rulers from their palaces due to the Anglophone crisis, which emerged from legal and education grievances in 2016 to escalating into a political conflict threatening the unity of the country and even the lives of those who live in it. The paper calls on rulers to return to ruling their subjects and equally urges the government authorities to resolve the security concern. Pages 6 and 7 have that full story. We remain in culture, where the Guardian Post writes. It highlights the close of the Momo Cultural Festival in Yaoundé. It equally talks about its stance for a united and indivisible Cameroon, as reiterated through Minister Mba Achu's voice. This festival that brought together Momo offsprings was an opportunity to reignite the flames of patriotism and unity under one cultural banner, away from home. Page 3 of the Guardian Post newspaper completes that story. And to crown this press review, the advocate writes, fighting hate speech, Central African journalist won state commitment in an attempt to achieving some sort of positive feedback, educating and sensitizing the public on hate speech. Hate speech's negative impact is primordial, according to the newspaper's CEO and publisher, Tayong Enobika Tabe, who equally stands as the president of the Central African Journalists Against Hate Speech. He presents the hate speech situation in Cameroon in order to provide a safe avenue for media users, with states getting involved and shaping dissemination of information as a whole. Page 3 has details of that story, and that's it for your press review this morning. Thanks for watching, and do grab a copy of 102 newspapers and get reading. Have a good day.